Today I'm going to talk about saving vegetable seeds. It's easy, it's quick, and I'm going to show you how I collect them and store them. That way, the next time you're ready to plant, you'll know how they've been handled, they're chemical free, all the good stuff. So that way when you're ready to plant next time, you're going to have some healthy vegetables. So let's go take a look at some seeds. In this area I have arugula seed pods forming. They're not quite ready yet. They're getting close on some spots, but right now I have mustard greens right next to them that have gone into seed, and they are definitely ready for the picking. As you can see, they go through the different stages. Right here, the seed pods have formed, but they're still really green. Through here, they're starting to change in color, as you can see. Then they start getting a little bit more pale. These are starting to get more and more dried out on this particular limb, and then it gets a little bit more colorful. They're still a little bit wet. You come over here and these, they're definitely dried out. So I'm going to clip those off. As you can see, when I shake it, you can hear the seeds rattling in there. That is truly good dry seeds right there. All you'll need for now is a pair of good scissors for outdoors and a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. You're going to take a clipping. I usually just take them a little bit at a time. Now, if you can see right here, there's some spots where they already popped and shot off the seeds on their own. So just be a little careful. Don't bump them too much, or they may just explode, especially if they're really dry, and then the seeds will just kind of scatter. So to keep them together, I just take my bag, I put the whole thing inside the Ziploc bag, I hang onto the bag, and I just start clipping the little pods directly into the bag. Seed saving is that easy. At least now if they explode, they'll just go straight into the bag instead of scattering all over the ground and having to pick them up. As you can see down here, if you look closely, you'll see little black seeds kind of all over the place. I'm going to pick those up ever so carefully to save them, but what happens is, like this limb for instance, it's gotten really dry all through these areas, but then it's still a little more moist on the ends. They haven't quite gotten there. So what I'm going to do is I'll cut off the whole branch, I'll collect the dry seed pods, and then this rest of the end I'll be hanging with other ones so they can continue to dry out, and then I'll harvest them. Some other seeds that I have that I'll be collecting soon, right here. They look a lot alike on a bunch of these, but this belongs to a turnip. These right here are a combination of purple and green broccoli. These will turn into seeds for cauliflower. And as soon as these are ready, they'll turn into more Russian kale, Napa Valley cabbage, oak leaf lettuce, dinosaur kale, and soon, if all goes right, I will be having little berries that grow on my asparagus, and then I'll plant some more. I have these two boxes that I use for saving seeds. As you can see, I've been working a little bit on dressing up this top one. Use some stickers, made it a little more fancier. Eventually I'll put, seeds inside this little part right here. And inside, I have some different seeds that I've collected. These are some type of flower. As you can see, I just put them in Ziploc bags for right now. Eventually I plan on getting a little fancier, but this really works. In here, got not only seeds that I've collected, I'm sorry for that loudness, but I've got most of the seeds that I've bought heirloom. I don't like to really buy anything other than heirloom, and some have not been opened yet, but the ones that I've opened, I do put them in Ziplocs, and that way the seeds don't fall out of the top and I don't lose them at the bottom of the box. So one thing for sure that's important, I put the month, which it's May right now, and I put the year. I put what they are, which these are mustard greens. And they are heirloom. There we go. Pretty simple. You can read this. Now I can put labels on it, which I will eventually. Maybe I may even get some actual seed packets. I'll kind of put a little picture up there of what they look like and where you can get them from. So I'm just going to take some out of here. I'm going to put them inside of here, and then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and crack them open inside the bag. And that way it doesn't make as much of a mess everywhere else. This is the way I do it anyways. And then I just put the little dried things off to the side, throw them into the compost. My baby boy is Dylan. He's gotten so huge. Just keep breaking them open. I just kind of twist them. They open really nice and easy, especially since they're so dry now. They're going up above to take their nap. It's kitty nap time. Now what you can do also is if you have a tight woven basket that these seeds or other seeds won't fall through, you can also break them open into something like that first, and then take the seed from there and put them in the bags or the envelopes. Whatever works for you, whatever helps you collect them the easiest. I say go for it. Now, could I leave them in the pods? Well, as long as they are thoroughly dry, I suppose that's a possibility. But I don't want to take a chance on any of them being slightly damp in any kind of way, any moisture left in them, because it will definitely play a part on how well your seeds stay well if they're kept nice and dry. Moisture will just cause all kinds of problems. Okay, this will go into the compost, and now I have a nice amount of seeds just right there in itself, and that wasn't even very many pods, what, maybe 10 to 12 pods. You really get a lot of seed out of each one, and great for saving, sharing with friends, family, and maybe even selling some if you get into it. All right, that's when you want to get the air out as much as you can. I press it against myself anyways and Ziploc it, and then put it into a dark place. They save better when they're in a dark place. Plus, keep them in something that's safe where the rodents can't get to them, because the rodents will get inside. Because like this one, the rodents can get inside, so I keep this one in the house on top of a shelf in the dark. And that way they can't get inside and eat the seeds, because they will. So as you can see, saving seeds is so easy. It's going to be so inexpensive. It's going to save you so much money. Some of the problems I've been hearing is that there is a seed shortage. Now, there might be. I don't know if there still is. We've gotten past a lot of the pandemic, and so maybe that's improving some at this point. Not like it was. I think the seed shortage was a definite real thing. One of the reasons I'm seeing that it's happening, there's a lot of people getting into sprouting seeds for just the greens part of it. They just let them grow so big. Maybe you do it, I don't know. That takes a lot of seeds. I mean, and more people are getting to do that. Restaurants are doing it. They're just sprouting the seeds, letting them get real tiny, then putting them in salads. That is going to take a huge amount of seeds from being able to grow them to big plants where you're able to eat them. So I don't know, some of the seed shortage might be coming from that type of area, but regardless, if you save your own seeds, You're gonna save tons of money. You're not gonna have to worry about this seed shortage, and you're gonna enjoy very healthy, good quality food when you grow it the next time. All right, I hope this video helps. I'll see you guys soon, and take care. God bless.